treating mucus and post-nasal drip naturally. Have you been experiencing the uncomfortable feeling of mucus accumulating in the back of your throat? Do you have to constantly clear your throat? Do you have chronic mucus and phlegm? Or do you have what is known as post-nasal drip? This is a common occurrence that happens when the glands of your nose and throat produce too much mucus in order to fight an infection or to provide lubrication from mucous membrane. This ultimately can lead to a cough, sore throat, or the uncomfortable feeling of constantly needing to swallow or clear your throat. We need to understand what can cause this. It could be that you are genetically predisposed to this condition, or your diet might be contributing to this, such as having allergies. The most common food allergies causing mucus are cow dairy, wheat, and eggs. Mucus is created throughout the digestive system, such as in the intestines, stomach, the throat, and the sinuses. Mucus is produced to act as a protective barrier against a variety of harmful molecules and microbial infections. The constitution of your body may be predisposed to these mucus problems, along with bloating, loose stools, food allergies, fatigue, and having colds often. The spleen in your body produces the mucus, all the more if you have a cold, damp constitution. Mucus can also be caused by acid reflux, which is where stomach acid rises up and out of the stomach and into the esophagus. This is sometimes called heartburn, but does not originate in the heart, but can leave a burning sensation in the chest. Acid reflux, also called GERD, is where the lower esophageal sphincter, a valve at the top of the stomach, which normally closes off the stomach, is no longer closing fully. This causes a kind of gastric soup that is refluxing up through the sphincter. This can also give mucus in the chest, leading to problems higher up as well, including coughing and post-nasal drip. A bad diet can also cause mucus and phlegm, such as ice cream, pies, highly processed foods, anything with artificial additives and flavors, unhealthy oils such as rapeseed, canola oil, most vegetable oils, and too much sugar. The good news is there are a few techniques that you can use to alleviate these unwanted symptoms. The first way to prevent or alleviate post-nasal drip is to stay hydrated. More than 70% of the human body is made up of water, which is why it is always important to stay hydrated. That percentage generally declines with age, especially if people do not get properly hydrated. This is especially true if you are sick with a cold or certain types of infection. Dehydration causes mucus and secretions in the lungs to thicken up, which makes it more difficult to cough up for removal. When your body is fully hydrated, your secretions are more fluid and less sticky, which makes it easier for them to move throughout the airways of the lungs. Your body has to work overtime to maintain proper levels of hydration. Drinking enough water per day can help ensure that your body is getting the hydration that it needs, which can prevent thick, unwanted mucus from building up in your airway. We recommend up to 2 liters of water daily, either as water or in drinks. But note that caffeine and alcohol can reduce the amount of water in your body, so should not be consumed in large amounts, and you will need to drink more water to compensate. We suggest calculating it as follows: 30 milliliters per kilogram of body weight. For example, if you weigh 50 kilograms, then 50 times 30 equals 1500 milliliters, which is 1.5 liters. Or if you weigh 67 kilograms, then 67 times 30 milliliters equals 2 liters. So let us consider 1.5 liters as a minimum though, with 2 liters being enough for most adults, although larger people may need more. Moving on, let us consider natural essential oils. Using naturally extracted essential oils such as eucalyptus, lemongrass, rosemary, and sandalwood can be effective methods of treating a chest infection. You can use these oils either by inhalation via diffusers or by topical application in the form of natural vapor rub, or add a few drops of the oil to a carrier oil such as calendula oil or aloe vera gel. Studies have shown that aromatherapy via inhalation of essential oils can help treat upper chest infections by diminishing nasal congestion and reducing the spasms that occur with a repeated cough. This may be helpful for treating your post-nasal drip symptoms as well. Another effective technique that you can try at home is to gargle warm salt water. Not only does it help get rid of phlegm, this method can also eliminate germs and soothe a sore throat. All you have to do is mix half a teaspoon of salt in some warm water. Sea salt is very good for this. Use warm water because it helps the salt dissolve more quickly. Heat the water to about 30 to 40 degrees Celsius. Definitely do not boil, as that would burn your mouth, or boil it and add cold water to reduce the temperature. Body temperature is 37 degrees, so water around that temperature works well. Take a sip of the mixture and tilt your head back slightly so that it can wash the back of your throat. Then try to gargle the mixture for at least 30 seconds without drinking it, and you can repeat this process as needed. The sodium helps break up the mucus and phlegm so that you can spit it out or cough it up more easily. And the water provides humidity and lubrication so that your secretions are not as thick and sticky, which helps with removal as well. You can also try the classic solution of sipping on lemon and honey in warm water. It is useful in alleviating sore throat symptoms that are caused by repeated coughing and can also alleviate post-nasal drip. Studies showed that honey reduces cough symptoms because of its antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory properties. You can also add some cinnamon to this, which can also be effective. Lemon is a rich source of vitamin C that helps strengthen the immune system, and when combined with honey, can provide a detoxifying boost. Drink it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach for the best results. There are also herbs in traditional Chinese medicine that can help, but for that we would suggest you consult a TCM specialist. But generally herbs like ginseng, ginger, Fuling Poria and others may help to treat mucus and post-nasal drip. As in all things related to health, please do your own research and consult professionals and specialists where appropriate. Thank you for watching. Please leave any questions or comments in the comments section. Feel free to subscribe to or follow this channel, How to Have Health. You may also want to like this video and share it with others who would benefit from this information.